Right everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, I'm going to try and keep this quick, but this is going to be a video on some stuff I have for sale right now and stuff that might be coming up for sale soon, so it's worth keeping an eye out on it. So, as you lot know, I do crossbow accessories, so I just thought I'd do a quick video letting you know what I have in stock at the minute, so if you're looking for some, you can get it. The only thing I would say is right now I do not have any bayonet cocking aids in because I'm finding it difficult to get the mounts at the minute, but I have ordered some. It's just they might not be here till January, and yeah, that's the only. If you know anywhere cheap you can get 1-inch scope mounts or 25mm scope mounts or whatever they are, let me know. They've got to be weaver rail ones with a single bolt on each side. If you can get them for about £1 each, please let me know. Because otherwise, you get them on eBay, they're nearly £5 each. So anyway, cocking aid bayonets will be coming soon, I just don't have any at the minute. The other thing I sell is quivers. So these quivers will fit on literally any pistol crossbow that has a Picatinny rail or a weaver rail. And my quivers will hold literally any pistol bolts you can get. So you can see the ones that holds there. They're supplied with these cheap bolts that I just put in there anyway, just, no one can say that they don't fit the bolts in because they do. They'll hold those bolts, and they'll hold any of the aluminium ones, as you can see there. They're around about £12.50 I think, with a couple of quid postage. I've had to raise the price slightly at the minute due to having to pay fees now. I never used to have to pay fees, but now I'm having to pay fees. So for me to make the money I used to make, they're a little bit dearer, but it's still cheap, and there's nowhere else you can buy quivers like this. There are people who do other quivers, but I've noticed some experience their quivers don't hold all bolts, and sometimes the bolts fall out. You will not have that issue with any of my pistol quivers. I do also do quivers for the Cobra Adder and the R9 crossbows and the Cold Steel crossbow. So this is the quiver. You don't get the bolts with it because these are expensive bolts, but it just holds on with a mount that can be reversed. This will go on anywhere where the rails are. So you could mount this here, here, underneath there, and with some slight modifications you can actually put these on a Armex Tomcat 2, which I'll show you now. So set up like this, you can carry the larger bolts. This is on a stock extender, but I can show you how to do that. And if you wanted to buy that quiver to do this, let me know and I'll drill the holes for you, and then you can just bolt it straight on with the existing bolts. That's all you do. You just take 2 bolts out of there and you bolt it on, and that way you can carry large bolts, smaller bolts, yeah, ready to go then with loads of different ways to shoot. The other thing I sell is slings, and these slings are also designed to be able to go on with a cocking aid as well, so you don't even have that, won't even be an issue. So I'm pretty sure I've got some of those available, and all of these things are available on my, it's a website called Coffee, so it's on my coffee shop. It's nothing to do with coffee though, it's just KO/FI. But it's a good place to sell things, and I sell quite a lot of different things on there. So that's most of the crossbow accessories, I think. Oh, no. I've also got quite a few broadheads available at the minute. Now these you cannot buy anywhere at all. No one makes these. I've tried to price these reasonably, because you have to remember that these heads themselves are about £1.50 each. So the bolts are going to be, obviously more than a couple of quid each. But tried to price them as reasonably as I can, and they are a lot cheaper than some of the other bolts I've seen, where I've seen companies selling bolts that are not as good as these for £7 each, and then you have to pay £5 postage. I think mine are around about £3 each with a bit of postage added on, so it's half price. I've got sets of 6. So there's 2 sets of 6 and a set of 3. So if the 3 are gone, don't worry about that, message me and say, Mike, could you split up a set of 6 for free, and I would do that for you. So there's 2 sets of 6 and a set of 3 available right now in the shop. Link will be in the description. I also have a couple of these handles if you want them. I don't know, people might want them. I don't need them, so they can be sold if people want those. Those you may need to email me for though, because I don't think they're in my shop. And also this isn't in the shop at the minute. But I've got a custom made bayonet cocking aid. Slightly different to the other one. This is more like a spike one with grooves in the side. A bit like those OSS knives, but 4-sided rather than 3. I'll sort you out a mount as well if you want it. But if anyone wants that, you can buy that. I was keeping that for Lord Flashheart. Lord Flashheart, it's still yours if you want it, but I need it sold soon, really. I could probably do that for about, say, 20 quid all in. But you'd have to email me for that if you want this. 20 quid all in, that includes the postage. So you don't pay no more than 20 quid. So yeah, that would go obviously underneath where the other bayonet goes. I have also got these sort of morale patches, or whatever you call them. Sew-on patches. So that's the sew-on ones. You don't need to make the holes in either. They've actually got the holes in already. So you don't need to do anything but just sew it on. It's been waxed and everything. And then I also do these key rings. Again, with my WeaponCollector logo on. There's a couple of different colours of those. Those are on the shop as well if you want to just get one of those, just to, you know, it'll help me out, put it that way. I think there's red, black, brown and sort of bare leather colour of those, of both of those. Well, those are all like that, but there's these in that colour. And then lastly, at the minute I've got a PT28 flashlight from Brynite for sale at the minute. These actually cost new about 120 quid. I'll sell this all in, including postage, for 50 quid if anyone's up for it. You get everything with it, so you get the battery, the torch, the pouch, the ring that goes with it. It's like a ring to hold it, like a tactical ring type thing. You get the magnetic charger. Go and look this up, it's a really decent torch. If you can find it cheaper, new, from what I'm selling it for, I'll match that price and take some off if you can do that. But yeah, these are about 120 quid. Brand new. It's only ever been used for a review. I've never used it. So if you want that, that's there. It's all boxed. It's got everything with it, all the instructions. Yeah, and the battery, which is the main thing. So there's that. Oh, and actually saying that, this is the last thing. So this isn't for sale, but I may have one of these ready to sell soon if anyone's up for it. The one I sell, I'll take the black paint off, and it may be slightly different, but I'm going to make a smash it for sale. Not sure about the guard, but yeah, it will have a lovely proper leather sheath like this one, you know, thick leather sheath, leg ties and all that, and yeah, it's made from an existing tool anyway, so you know it's decent steel on that. Yeah, so look out for that soon. There may be a smash it for sale soon, and possibly a sax, but I don't know. I might keep that because I've never made one before. No, yes I have, but I've not made one that will look like this one. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe there'll be a sax for sale as well. But yeah, if you want one of these, keep an eye out for it. But it might be an auction sort of type thing where you just put your price in and whoever wants to pay the most can have it. And then if they don't, the next person down. So yeah, that's coming soon. So there you go. That's the stuff I have for sale at the minute. I hope you can help me out because it'll be doing me a good, you know, big favour because I'm quite fucking skint at the minute. You can donate if you want. There's a donation link. Just donate if you don't want to buy anything. But yeah, the link is in the description to the shop. If the stuff isn't on there, feel free to email me. My email will be in the description as well. Yeah, and hopefully I can get some products sold. And if you're really, really desperate for bayonets, just let me know. I have got all of the materials for bayonets. I just don't have the mounts. If it comes to it, I'll just take the mounts off of all the stuff I've got on things, sell the stuff, and then when I get new mounts, replace my stuff again. So yeah, I don't mind doing that if I have to. Alright, So yeah, there's a lot coming, but this is what I've got for sale at the minute. So go and have a look at the shop. Broadhead bolts are under the name BH bolts. Alright? Cheers for watching everyone, I appreciate it, and I hope you buy some of the stuff. Alright? See you later.